Protection. What makes a great leader?
Communication.
Communication keeps coming.
Aware of its surroundings.
Yeah. So all of them, right? But the greatest awareness. Fitness is the survival is the awareness. So the fact if you move and that ear comes on, highly aware, already puts him up in the ranking. He's also got a little quirk bump at the bottom, also puts him high ranking. So if you look at him as a horse, he looks pretty soft, but the fact he's highly aware and he's got a quirk bump at the bottom there, or a leader bump, puts him higher in the ranking. So I wouldn't be surprised if he had been a leader of leaders.
But what's the leader bump? What's the quirk bump?
Right at the bottom, he's not got a straight profile, comes down and then he's got a bump. It's not a quirk bump, but it's a leadership bump. No, on his nose.
Oh, his nose.
Profile on his nose. So if you look at his nose, it's straight, and then there's a bit of a bump.
Thanks for tuning
That's a
in.
leadership bump. And you'll see
Discussing
some that will have it, but combined with
characteristics
the
of horses
and
based
that
on
puts
facial
him
features
higher.
at the moment.
So it's
And we're
he'd
going
be
to get
a leader
into
of
a
leaders.
little bit of
So that also okay, lots of
a
talk,
restart
lots of talk.
on Medicine Shield here. We're at the
Hold that
Nokota
question, 'cause there's too many talking, I can't hear you all. But that
Clinic
changes things
with
for
Anna
me,
Twinney.
understand that. So now you're not just coming in as a trainer, but you're coming in to say, I honor you, I see that. I know far less than this horse will ever know about this land. So when I'm coming in, I'm not looking to dominate, I'm looking to say, you know way more, but let's find common ground because I'm the one training you. So let's find that, but I will honor you. So it doesn't mean, okay, now I know you're the leader, I'm going to knock you down. Now I know you're a leader, I will honor you for knowing more than I do, but you need to find common ground in a kind way towards me. So you see how he behaves too? He's got his eye this way. And so even if he's passive, he hasn't stopped watching. Also puts him higher. And that's a great thing. He'll expect the same from me. And pretty much that's sort of what I'm doing, is keeping an eye on him versus you guys. And he'll pay attention to that. So what he's asking and what he'll ask for from his rider would be, if you're going to ride me at this time, one, allow me to lead on time, and you should, in my opinion, because he knows more than you, so honor him. And the second piece would be, if you're going to ride him, be highly aware. And if you can't be aware and in the present time, don't ride this horse. Find one that doesn't care, but don't ride him. So he's already giving you information about what he would be seeking in his trainer. Okay? That makes sense? So there's 28 personalities in horses. Find the one that matches your personality. Find the one if you like the clown or if you like the schoolmaster. Find that one. But don't pick the leader of leaders and then expect that you're just in that role. You have to earn it. So there was a question.
Oh, did that lead, the one I had yesterday, Juniper, does she have that bump?
She's a lead mare, yes, for sure.
But does she have,
I can't remember all of her profile without saying it, but lead mare. And she too, she'd be the same. She'd either shut off to cope and go, you know what, I'm gone, do with me what you have to. Because she'd do that with great ease. And then, or she'll expect that high standard and she'll create her style, which will be, I'm not doing this too often. You've already asked me. Stop keeping me in kindergarten. And in order to cope, I will just completely, switch off. So that tends to be her style. I don't remember.
No, she's pretty distant.
Okay, alrighty. So let's see here. So you see his eye, it's nice and clear to watch. He's seen the attention change.
Yep.
So you could see his head come up from there. And somebody on the board had mentioned they want to learn a little bit more about that telepathic piece. So my mind is saying, would you like to say hello? My body language is following up with, would you like to? His response is no. But I can still utilize the eyes and ask him and say, but I'd love to say hi. And he does that little turn away. And in fact talks to one of his mates. although the weight's on the left foot and his head's away and he's protected it, but he doesn't want to say hi, you could make a decision to say
Hey guys,
in return, okay, we won't.
welcome.
Or what if I just petted you to show you that my touch is
Anna
actually
is
a good
working
touch?
with
What if I
Medicine
did
Shield,
that?
preparing to saddle, doing the prep work. We're here at the Nokota Clinic in North Dakota.
What I
Medicine
don't
Shield
want
is a
to do
Nokota gelded.
reprimand him on my foot. There you go. On my first approach, go, okay, you're
And they've
practicing
just
me.
met T
I'm
and
gonna send
Anna.
you hard and fast. Instead, it might be, I understand you want to turn away, but that's okay. Howie. Sorry, buddy. So his eye, okay, I want to see how you feel about the line. So all of these would be questions. Is could you move forward? He wants to turn in. And thank him for moving forward. So he's making
Sorry
the
guys, I'll
circle
get the
smaller.
camera right here in
That
just a
could
second.
be out
Apologize.
out of the fact that he might need that later. I'm still getting used to my ground in the centre. Still feeling my ground up. I don't trip.
Welcome newcomers. We're here in North Dakota on the
So he's paying attention
Nokota
to that.
Mustang
The eye's
Clinic.
blinking. Here's his sweet
And
spot here.
Anna's preparing Medicine Shield
He
for
listens to the
saddle.
line, he's not frightened of the line. When I ask him to slow down with my mind, good job, he will do just that.
Hi
But I'll
Christy.
do that a few more times so you guys can see. My eyes are on his eyes to read his eyes.
We're preparing for a saddling here with
know how
Medicine
he
Shield.
feels
Anna
about
and Medicine
sound
Shield have just
And
met.
expand the size of the pen. He goes on the edge over here, not over there because you're over there. No, you're okay. But we slow him down just here
Hi buddy.
because you're there.
Hi.
So we do it a little bit different than sometimes
Isn't he
that I might
beautiful?
do. My body's standing square because I'm asking him to stand square against the rail. I'm going to acknowledge that licking and chewing, so that's the body. I'm going to acknowledge the fact he's looking, but we're not coming in yet.
Yes,
The
this
right
is Medicine
hand
Shield.
influences the nose,
Yes, he is
the
incredible.
shoulders, and the left hand will influence the hind end at this time. Right hand, ask him to move forward. Left hand influences the rear. We're acknowledging by the head drop and the neck drop from my standpoint, and the eyes go down. Right hand opens those shoulders. Left hand drives the haunches. Right hand shoulders, left hand the haunches. So we've got some nice leg carries. He's quite high on the leg carries. We're going to keep him going there. He's asking if he can stop. He can't just yet. We're going to slow down here.
Wow.
Good job. So you want to... So he's basically saying, I do know how to turn in, and I'm not going to reprimand him for that either. But I'm keeping him there with the chest. If I wanted him to come closer, I'd be turning sideways. I was going to ask him to stay here because we're going to continue a little bit more. As he lowers his head out of complete respect, I've acknowledged that with my eyes, my head also. And it's huge for him as a lead stallion, former lead stallion, to lower his head down. It's the same gesture that
You
we
guys
see
are getting
in
a
every
great view of
country.
this.
Europeans will do the head drop, Japanese lower the head. And whoever lowers the head, Chinese too, whoever lowers the head lower than the other person, it's a sign of respect. So he's putting it lower than me.
Wow. Sweet.
I've gone a bit more passive because he's asking very kindly if he can square up.
Oh.
If we go sideways, and say, can you keep your head up? I know you can drop it, keep it up a tad. If we went sideways
Look
and
at that.
arc, that would be saying, do you want to try and come closer? If we kept arcing, that's what that request is. But we're going to do some more movement. There's a few more things that we'll be... He's trying really hard to be so good. He thinks this is what we need. This is where the logo came from, the reaching out. But we're going to work a bit more. I need to show you guys things and he can demonstrate them. So his muzzle's soft. He's got a few wrinkles in it, but he's not holding his muzzle tight. And he was checking out with the left nostril more than the right, so we'll turn left in a minute and see what he feels about the left. He's volunteered right so far. Ready? Right hand, ask him to go. Left hand drive. I put the chest towards his chest. Chest towards his chest. If my chest is not, he's going to say, well, we stopped here, Anna.
Oops,
But if my
sorry
chest
guys.
is not towards his chest, then I'm companion walking and confusing him. Head up is actually a gesture to keep him moving forward, especially with the wild ones. If it's done incorrectly, you're flipping them off. So, you see the chin up, that's asking him to keep
Welcome,
his circle
Victoria.
larger.
We've got Medicine Shield
Chin
here,
down,
Nokota
you'll be
Clinic.
asking him to slow down. I'm going to thank him for listening.
We're preparing
to
him
that
for
one chin
saddle.
gesture. It's a
Isn't
good
he
job.
magnificent? Look
So
at
chin
that.
up, ask them to stand
Look at
out
that.
there and stay out there. Chin down is a form of acknowledgement. And the fact that he's seeing that I'm speaking his language and he likes to turn in because he's been trained to do that, then I'm going to acknowledge that and not reprimand him for something he's been told to do in the past. The gesture he's made there is don't come too close yet. I can acknowledge that too. I don't have to push through that. I'll wait. So he's putting a number of signals together. The left hind is that actually of relaxation.
She is amazing, we agree. This is a pretty cool moment.
So there's a balanced horse.
Hi, Victoria.
There's the weight, and he's coming with me on the weight distribution. So that's really sweet. There's your balance.
A lot of intricacies in this conversation that she's having with him.
There's the weight, and he's staying with me. Coming in
Welcome,
sideways,
Monica.
like this, is less invasive.
We're preparing to saddle Medicine Shield. Dakota Mustang Clinic in North Dakota.
That's his way of saying, prefer you wouldn't come closer, because he's put the weight on that left. So I'm going to pause.
Sorry guys, I'm going to shift.
And I'm really breaking it down more for you guys than anything. We're going to go the other way. So my acknowledgement would be, watch out, we're going to do something else. He's lowering his head like they do just before the movement. I'd love for him to go left. So the left hand's going to ask him to put his nose straight. He's going to watch to make sure I'm using my body language correctly. Right hand the rear.
Hi Debbie, welcome.
Left hand the front, right hand the rear. The little stoppy on this side. So bulking a bit, but we get that better. Pelvis goes towards his shoulder. I'm going to unstick him. There we go. Get that fluidity. Very sensitive. It's a little uneven in here, so it's a bit tricky. But if I get a head here, there's your block. Just want you to see that. So my pelvis ahead of him stops. And here it's so uneven, my pelvis stopped him a couple of times. But it allows for a demo, and it allows for him to have a breather, because he's not the most fittest either. So get rid of this. But hopefully you could see the positioning there, and you guys had asked yesterday about the pelvis, and that was a really clear sign of how you could easily block a horse. Ah, there's a stallion move.
Yeah.
Hey Hans, so keep those stallion moves to yourself. And so even if he doesn't have his testicles,
So Medicine
there's a
Shield
move,
was gelded about
that
2 or
he
3
will
years
train,
ago, I'm told.
and you can get to know his parts.
2 years ago.
So you
I've
don't
also
need to
been
be ahead
corrected
of somebody.
not to say Mustang. These are Nokota horses, you guys.
So even
I'll
if I'm
correct
behind
that.
him, but the pelvis and the shoulders are ahead, that is his language. So what we're not doing, or what I'm not doing, I'm not training him to my methods. I'm speaking his language, but as a bridge.
Anna spent quite a bit of time at the beginning talking about the fact that the way his facial structure is.
Eyes are on
Hi,
his eyes.
Sophie.
Left hand.
She
create
knows
that
he's
forward motion.
very
Shoulder
much a lead
shoulder
stallion.
out towards you.
Whoops.
And
There
keeping
you
my
go.
eyes on eyes and forward motion.
So we are preparing
Pushing that
Medicine
shoulder out
Shield
towards
for
you, keeping my
saddling.
pelvis in the correct place.
He's been
we
saddled
go.
before,
And
not
the chin-ups
by
are
us.
asking to go forward. He's
And
asking if he can stop
so
this,
Anna
please
is
stop,
getting
not
all
right
of
now.
her assessment done here.
So we've looked at the nice trot if I
All the
could.
questions we ask in the round
Good
pen.
job, I'll take that one. Good job, if I could.
Hi, Kathy.
See, there, we'll pick up his legs. He'll get a little confused because this is more dancing with horses. But if I pick them up, if I pick mine up, he'll pick his up.
Good boy.
And I'll thank him for doing that.
And he is
showing
stunning,
that
you
beautiful
guys.
gait that he has.
I'm sure it's coming through on video,
Praise
but
him
he
for that.
is
We'll do that.
stunning.
Probably a bit confused as to why I'm doing that. But you can see him lift.
Can everybody hear Anna?
And what it means for you guys is if you're very heavy on your feet, he'll stay heavy. So he'll stay heavy if I do this. But also he's mimicking, so therefore, if my feet and the weight are in my heels, I'll exaggerate, he'll go slower. If I pick mine up, he'll
Hi,
pick
Liz.
his up. If I pick them up more, he'll float.
Oh, thanks, Thea.
And I'll thank him for all these incredible
Thanks for answering, Thea.
And I think
Sophia, this is a second group. We worked with a bunch of mares yesterday, probably 5 or 6. Good morning, Liz. And today we have the boys, and we're doing another 5 or 6 today. There's about 13 or 12 participants, and then quite a few auditors as well.
Very present, and her body. Push him out. Thank him for going out.
There are many, many more horses than that here, you guys, but this is just what we've been working with.
Let's expand this
I'm
circle
told this
stuff.
ranch is
We've gotta
about
utilize this
32
whole stick.
square
Push him out,
miles,
and thank him for going out.
and there are many
Right
Nakotas
hand
out here.
forward motion. We'll move through that. Or not. Alright, I thought we would.
You can see in the background Medicine Shield's buddies
So we're
there.
going to stop him over there. Ask him to stand where you guys are.
Oh, look at
Super
that.
job. And thus we have him over that side, and he's not concerned with you in the blind area, he's more concerned with what's happening in front of him. So I'm going to soften up by going sideways.
You're
I'm
welcome,
missing some
Jen. Thank you
turns,
for
so I'd love
watching.
to know his turns, and we'll put them in.
Hi, Dave.
Right hand, ask him to go right, and he's got a very fast movement.
So we're here on the Nokota Clinic.
What's our movement
For those of
going?
you who have just joined, and
Great fluidity. No
Anna's
longer
preparing Medicine Shield, who she met a few moments ago, for
correct hand
saddling.
to stride.
He's been saddled previously on a minimal level.
Correct hand to stride, and I'll thank him for that, bringing him down to the trot. Good job, buddy. You can have that. So now we've got the transition up and the transition down. And he knows how I'll be asking him and how we work as a team. I need him to relax a little bit more. A little bit worried, aren't you? We'll change that next. His preferred side is clockwise.
Yeah,
So
we're
he's
doing a multitude
right-handed.
of things on this.
Although he
Sorry,
was breathing out of the left
Just moved the horse
nostril,
with my
he's
foot
right-handed.
accidentally. We're doing a multitude of things on this clinic, Thea.
We'll ask again.
Not your typical gentling clinic. We did a bunch of gentling yesterday.
And he's watching the
So
movement.
it's kind of a mixed bag. And Medicine Shield, I believe, belongs to Frank. Kuntz would be the brother to Leo.
And you can see
But
he's
I could be wrong
tentative on
about
the
that.
head.
I'll have
He's
to get
saying he'd
info back to you
prefer not,
guys. I don't know that
but
for
he's
sure.
allowing it. And when I'm asking to go in the right shoulder, he's blocking. But that will also change in time.
I don't know, Thea. I don't think so.
So just like you guys have
Thanks,
been doing, back
Annalise.
of the hand. His weight's on the left. Love it if he changed that weight, and I'm going to ask him to, but we'll see if he does.
Oops, sorry guys.
So we're going to look at some change there. That's it. We're going to look at the change of direction and a bit of relaxation. Exactly it. A little more relaxed when you walk off. So ask him to come down to the for that softening. Left hand up.
They are
and say, let's
amazing,
keep
we
going.
agree.
And let's keep
Thanks,
going
Thea.
nice and softly. No need to run when you leave. So there we've got some softening. I'm going to change direction to the centre hopefully. Let's see if he'll work with me here. Sort of.
Hi Sarah, welcome.
Alright, we'll try that again. Love to see if he'll go through the middle. He may or may not. If he hugs the rail, that's normal. Good job. We're going to block the left with the eyes, follow through with the body, and he's used to, there we go, turning
Good boy.
in. So I'm going to thank him for turning out. And he struggled
Good
with that in the sense of he spun a bit. So I'd love him to do that more rhythmically.
Oh, buddy.
So he doesn't feel that he can't put me into the blind spot. So he wants to turn in. Okay. First
Welcome,
turn
Carolyn.
out.
For the newcomers, we're
You can do it, see? So he's been trained inwards. But we want
working
the
with
outward
Medicine
turn to
Shield
building up the
here at the
front.
Nokota Horse Clinic. Anna is round
The wild
penning
ones don't
and
always put you
preparing
in the
for a
blind
saddling.
area. So I've had one or two, but I'd like another one. I'm going to ask him to slow down.
Medicine Shield is, I believe, roughly 7 years
Like
old
that.
and was
And thank you
gelded
for the slowing.
2 years ago. He's been saddled a few times, and so we're going to bring him on a bit today.
He likes the change through the centre. I'm going to block him with my eye, follow through,
Come on, do it, Sam. Yeah.
Yeah,
and get the
good
change to
job.
the outside.
She was working for an outside turn there.
And we'll slow down. Thanking him for the slowing down. I'm going to do this again. He prefers it through the middle than he does on the edge. So drawing the nose in, driving the haunches with the pelvis, blocking with the eyes,
Welcome, Stephanie.
looking for a soft turn.
Good
Yeah.
boy. So Anna just worked through a couple of outside turns there with Medicine Shield. He's been round penned a couple different ways, and she just wanted to. That's a pretty picture. Welcome, Laura.
Look at him chilling.
Now his head carriage is better. Now he's not startled so much. And he's bringing it up and down softly. He just looks skeptical on the breakaway. Looks a little concerned with it.
Ah, good boy.
You can turn away if you want to. Or turn forward. Nice turn to the outside. So more rhythmic, more fluid, less concern from him. And a great walk. So we're building on that walk and building on the softening so that he knows when we're together it's a time to relax and not just be on guard or asking what's coming next, you know. Now drive that hind end with the eyes, just for a second here, see if I can get a tad there. And let him know that he's got tons of thank yous with them, tons of softening, we've got to change direction, change the speed, etc. Now we're looking for a draw with the eyes. That's a bit softer. So he doesn't come all the way. Could be many reasons. You know, it can be that he's been asked to stay on the rail, and it can be that he's a tad concerned to come to the middle. We want the middle to be a good place. So when I put my eyes up, I'm asking for him to watch. When I drag my eyes down, I'm saying, could you come a little closer?
Oh,
And
nice.
how far can you come? And he's doing it very kindly, turns in and he softens. Aw. could see why, if they were wild, why I wouldn't, oh nice job, why I wouldn't ground pen them, because you could bring up the adrenaline when you don't want to, and you could bring fear, but the fact he's had some human contact, and ultimately that saddle on, it allows to see what does he know and how does he truly feel at this point in his life. So everything, bless him, everything's been done at a distance. This is the first time we're going for touch. And in my mind I said, you know, how would you feel like if I covered your eye? And that's when he backed up.
Hey, Jeff.
So what we don't want would be that association to say, when you've got something on you, you lose all control. I don't want much to change once she's got something on him. So what that would mean is that he has a voice just as much, just different. So his eyes are really soft, love to come in on that left side. When I stand here with my body straight, that's asking him to come in on the left. It's called the near side, and we do a lot on that near side through history. But if I could get the permission and him as a willing partner, you see the weight shift? And the nice breath. That's better than me just forcing my way in. So he thinks about it. That behind there would be more flight than it would relaxation. He's got the full weight on that right front, and it's kicked up into flight at the back. Remember, it's all an ask. So he started to breathe more heavily. It's not all a sign of how he felt about the last session. You know, he could have had a really good session, but it can be a time lapse. It can be an opinion. But what it also means is we don't rush it to just override everything. You can't say, oh, hey, I give you a voice, and then I'm going to ignore everything you say. So yeah, you could get a Holtron and all these things, maybe with great ease. You're okay. You're okay. See? You're okay. But it also tells me where there's gaps. And then you ask yourself, a horse that's saying no, because he's not saying yes, would you ride? So we need to work on approach in general. And he knows, you know, he wants to relax and he tries his best, but there's definitely things that we'd need to work on.
Hey, Janelle.
I think we're
So for those of you who've joined lately, we're at the Nokota Clinic, Reach Out to Horses Nokota Clinic here in Linton, North Dakota. This is Anna working with Medicine Shield. He's a Nokota horse, and he is has been gelded 2 years ago. He's owned with Frank Kuntz, who is the brother to Leo, and the Kuntz brothers have been instrumental in the Nokota breed.
If more's happened on the left, you know. Often you think more's happened, he'd be better, but he's protecting the left. He's presenting the side,
Anna's
the right
evaluating. Medicine Shield has been saddled a couple times, and I think just sat on is what we've been told, and so Anna's evaluating and preparing to saddle.
And he's bulking on the front, protecting that left.
He is a stunning guy. He got out. He's all right. Somebody just tried to climb the panels over there, but everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Hey, Frank.
Just in case somebody thinks they're not feral, or wild.
Yeah. And everything, all is well for our viewers on Facebook land. All is well. I just had somebody kind of pop up over the panel for a second. Medicine Shield, we are told by the people here at the Conservancy, is a leader of lead stallions, and it's clear. Anna spent some time at the beginning of the video explaining just by looking at his face, you can tell.
Not the round penning, but we stand closest
Hey,
to
Dawn.
the shoulder. And I coined this piece TLC.
I'm going to move the camera, guys, so you
There's
can
tons
see.
of it. There's about 16, 20 steps. So you'll see a few of them.
Hopefully.
One might be the massaging of the ears, and as a direct result of that, he did soften. He's still putting the weight on the ride.
Yeah, it
But I'm
was,
asking
you know.
for a little bit of focus, so at the same time teaching them
It was
that
actually,
yield,
it sounded worse
and
than
a
it
little bit
was.
of focus here to feel how he feels. It tells me if he's been ear twitched or if he's concerned.
We're going to move, guys, so you can
Massaging
see.
underneath the
So
eyes.
just bear with me
And
here.
earlier you didn't want it covered. He's gone a little bit stoic here. Don't blame him.
We'll move again.
So I'm going to be asking him to yield a bit. He's bracing. Looking at that left hind. Could unstick that left hind. There we go. Not that much. A little circular motion. Love to hold that little nose of his
Welcome, Lawrence.
and cup the hand over in preparation for my haltering. And then, if he could, take that eye off of the right side and soften into this a little bit. So that's a huge bit of trust. Remember, his greatest piece is awareness. And you're saying, look, I'm going to be aware over that right. If you will give me your left eye, I'll take the awareness. Even if it's just a little bit. We're not going to be putting a bit in, but it's nice to be able to touch the mouth. Oh, nice head drop. So for him it was an inch, and that's a good start. You're okay, you're okay, you're okay. Just an inch here. That works for me. Coming around this side, we know it's his better side. Hopefully. You're okay. be a comfort zone. No matter what we do today, he's worried suddenly. No matter what we do, putting the saddle on or not, you're okay. Want him to be okay with the right and the left. You're okay. So it is an intimacy piece. It's also a moment of giving back. And if they can't stand still, we'd make a conscious decision. Do we move forward or do we spend that time on this? And how it's faced would be the fact of if you're making progress.
So just to bring everybody up to speed, this is Medicine Shield. We're on the Nokota Horse Clinic here in Linton, North Dakota with Reach Out to Horses and Anna Twinney. This is Medicine Shield. He was gelded 2 years ago. He has been, somebody's put a saddle on him and sat on him. Anna's assessing him at this point and preparing to saddle.
This hand touches his nose on the right. It could be that he's just not had the work on the right. So we're asking him to yield, stand still, so we're not holding him.
Hi, Tammy.
You can see the holes, pulling it holes to say, okay, we want a good neck yield here. And a willing one, not just putting stuff on his head and then making him yield. I want to ask him if he can. So it's an ask and a take, and a give and a
Sorry
take.
guys, my hand's getting tired. So Anna's working on the right side here with Medicine Shield. The left went pretty well,
Oh, good boy.
but the right is a little more touchy at the moment.
So these are the things, remember, that you guys would be doing for the halter prep, not just me. Remember, I know we've had a halter on. I don't like quick moves. You're okay, you're okay. You're okay. So we're going to do another one. There you go. So most wild ones love you at the front. If you're at the front, you're not influencing the nose too much. He's checking his options out right now. If I'm in the shoulder, you see, I could put the halter on. There you go. But on the front, I would not be able to. He knows that. There we go. So we've already touched the, oh, nice. Already touched the nose. Good job. Good job. But we're prepping and working both eyes, left and right eye. Well done. Left and right eye. Come here. Good job. And you don't have to do it a lot, but at least if you build it in, it will be easier for you guys because you're all haltering.
Sorry guys.
It's an ask release, not a drag. Ask release, and then he leads off of the line. Still want to build this at a good place. So we've got the halter piece at the front. Nice and soft if you can. And touched his ears somewhat. Remember, he does the head drop at liberty. But can he do it close up? And can he do it when I'm standing with him? So he's really bracing. Yeah. That's okay. Oh, total brace in this neck. There you go. With this, it's not just the studs. The horses will brace the neck, so you have that brace, you're going to have nothing in the saddle. Because they'll be able to go forward and do whatever they want and buck. He's absolutely solid. So that would be great work to get him to soften here. So you're also putting in this hug. Getting yourself in trouble, you lot.
A little scuffle in the corner behind me. We do have some
Remember, you've got to
loose
listen
horses
to
in the
her
pen
when
with
just
us.
a
They're fine,
visitor.
they're fine, but oop.
And there's your zigzag. Okay, so the rope halter's way easier. The rope halter's way easier to put on than the dually halter. You have to put the two hands up here, like that. To be able to put a halter on. So you're seeing an awful lot of filling in holes, filling in gaps as well. Look for the black dually stoppers there. And if you walk away from that,
I will warn you guys, we're running out of battery on this phone, so yes, he is very beautiful, Deanna. This is Medicine Shield. He's a Nokota horse. Frank Kuntz's horse here in Linton, North Dakota.
So we're going to put the dually halter on.
And
The unique pressure halter.
he was gelded 2 years ago. He is a lead stallion.
And so although all of them are leather halters, webs, rope, everything has a degree of pressure, this one's pretty unique. The horses learn from the release, not the pressure themselves. How do you think about that? So it has a rope over the nose. Bit of noise. The rope over it, and it will release naturally. The rope halter has the knots on it, but there's no direct pressure. It's kind of lacking a bit of clarity, so it will slip. It's still a pressure halter, but this one won't lack clarity. Because I'm looking for everything to happen in that middle to be calm. And bring him back. Maybe in this session, maybe in another, he'll be better on that left foot. It's not about grabbing the line, never is. It's about the relationship. You're hugging that little bud. You're okay. So the more we could let him go and bring him back, actually the better. His leading would get better, the approach will get better. Oh, the softness of the football. He's got such a nice carriage, he's such a great mover. You're going to drop out of that, aren't you? There you go. So you're watching them, you're just not just
Sorry, you guys.
walking away.
I find a comfortable position.
Don't simply walk away. Just watch what's happening so that you know the softness of the footfall, and you can take opportunities to get them ready for range, neck yields, head drops. So if this is the first real time he's saying no to the middle, pay attention. You'll see less value coming in the middle, and that's important to me to notice that. There you go, good job. So hopefully, he knows the halter's coming, right? So this isn't about notice you don't want to come in here today.
We may have to end the live stream soon, you guys, because we're almost out of battery, and I do apologize for that. I'll keep on as long as I can. And we will tune back in. We'll see if we can at least get through the haltering here.
So he needs to come off the wall because it's not safe for us to stand there. If you zigzag, you're encouraging them to come forward. Like that. If you release, you're saying thank you.
You're welcome,
Every
Deanna.
time you step forward.
Thanks for tuning in.
Love for him to take this halter, because then I can show you more if it's the right thing to do. In an ideal world, there we go. We want him curious and engaged about it.
Can everyone
Take
still
your
hear
time.
Anna?
Once again, it's not about catching them, it's about how you do anything.
Welcome, Sue. Hi, Sue. Thanks, Deanna. So we're going to get a halter on Medicine Shield here. Hi, Larry. Welcome. If I lose you guys, it's because our battery's just about dead. But we'll work as long as we can.
We have to shift it to a rope halter, we will.
And again, just to recap, Medicine Shield is a Nokota horse.
There you go. So
Anna's
just right on that ride,
assessing
it's
him.
totally
He's
great.
been saddled
Not
here
liking
by
this
the folks that have him. Belongs to Frank Kuntz, who is
Bloody ironing board.
a huge supporter of the Nokota breed.
And you can see it on
And
the movement.
we're here doing a Reach Out to Horses clinic in support of the Nokota Horse Conservancy.
So we'll take our time, hopefully.
And Anna is assessing Medicine Shield to see how he feels about being saddled again. He's again been saddled by Frank's
I already
folks
know he doesn't like the pole.
and been sat on.
And you,
I'm just working on with getting the dually halter on.
so. But these are all questions still that you ask yourself, you know. Yeah, you can get on a horse, but this horse is racing. Why get on him if he's not ready? He's not inviting anybody to get on. He's not even inviting the halter yet.
So does it do more damage forcing, like just trying to get the halter on them? And I mean,
Yeah.
it does.
Think of a liaison with a guy. Does it do more damage if he's forcing you?
Wait, what now?
You have a liaison with a guy. Is it more damage when he forces you? Or girl? Relationship with a partner?
Oh yeah.
Same thing. You're asking for a relationship. Don't force.
And you could do more damage than good.
Yeah. Now, long term, the horses will ease into that. Long term, they'll get fine with it, but long term, most people will too. They'll go, oh, that's just him, or that's just her.
Right.
But why not come in with, I see that, let me prove to you we're going to be okay. I'll take more time, you're not quite ready. Let me fill in some gaps. Those kind of things. from a practical standpoint, you want to deal with the problem that we've created, or do you want to not have problems? Do you want a horse that's engaged, or do you want a horse that's shut down? Do you want a horse that's compliant and a robot, or do you want a partner? Especially in North Dakota, where you need a partner. You know? That thing, look at some states. Maybe if you don't take them on a trail, but if you take these guys on a trail, you want to be a partner. Because they know the land. Like I said, if I was fortunate, I rode in Mongolia, and I rode a world-class horse. And I knew nothing, and I didn't realize I was riding with the Chinese endurance team. Nobody told me that. And so they said we were on a quick ride. Well, that ride wasn't quick. And it was after a day of gentling a wild horse. And I thought, you know what, I'm not going to go on an extended trot for an hour when I've never ridden in Mongolia. I'll go on a walk. So they sent me with this truck so I wouldn't get lost. Instead of truck walking by me or driving by me. But my thing was, you're the partner here. You know Mongolia. I know nothing. I don't know the fact that you've travelled thousands of miles as I think he's a world champion endurance horse. You know everything. I know nothing. So I'm going to sit on you and I will be active, but I'll yield to you. Same for him. If I was in this country, I don't know the wildlife. You know, I don't know the country. Could he map it home? Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
So it'd be a matter of, I'll make sure I sit tight and don't fall off. You do the rest. But imagine if I dominated him. Is he willing, or is he going to say, you know what, you can F off, there's a mountain lion. One of us has to get eaten, and it ain't me. See ya, Anna. No, I want to put my hand on there going, remember Richie? Remember I've been really fair throughout? And that's happened to me with a Mustang, my Mustang. Oh, good job. That happened to me with Excalibur, where we saw the mountain lion and I put my hand on the neck and I said, do you remember I've been nothing but fair? You remember we're a partnership? And he did not buck me off. Because I wouldn't want to find out how they really feel when we're in the pit. So the way this halter's fitted, it goes along the facial crest here. Just here. 90 degrees. So it doesn't sit on the bones and it doesn't fit on here on the airways. You're okay. Oh yeah. You're okay. Not on the airways. There we go. It fits quite tightly around here too, and I opened it up a little bit bigger. And that brace is huge. So you're the rider. I'd want that brace out before I'd ride. See that brace? Wait till he's really soft. Wait till the day that he steps up and he steps into you to say, today's the day you want to ride. Wait for that day. Don't wait for the day where he breathes for 1 second and you go, now's the time to get on. Look, if I actually moved correctly, meaning fast, this horse is gone. So I'm moving through oil to encourage him to stay, and I'm going at what I see as a speed that he can tolerate and even accept. Now, does he really accept what I'm doing? No, he's tolerating. Yeah. But what if he could move into acceptance, which would be softening, and then few things that we don't have, which we haven't worked on. You're okay.
Thanks, Deborah. We're here in Linton, North Dakota, doing the Nokota Horse Clinic for the Nokota Horse Conservancy. And this is one of Frank Kunz's horses, Medicine Shield.